Hey guys, hey insannies, it's me, Annie Letterman, and I'm here for a solo episode of Meanspiration. I'm wearing this outfit. I'm doing David Spade's show again on Wednesday. Did you watch the first one? Did you watch the first one? Did you watch the first one? Watch the second one. It'll be out on Wednesday. And so I got different outfits for it, and this was a fail outfit. So I figured I'd test drive it. I'm going to be returning it. It's fun. It's called having a shopping addiction. I don't have one, but I'm returning it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? If a check comes in the mail before then, I'm keeping it. Do you guys care? You don't. It's fine. Now, I've got Anthony here, Anthony Pacheco. We'll be asking him some questions in a little bit about his dick life, his love life. I have decided to take a little break. I am going on dictation, guys. I get dickmatized, I get distracted, and I am going to take 8 weeks off. I'm going celibate. That means no dick, no puss, and that's including my own puss. I don't usually actually touch vaginas that aren't mine, but I'm going celibate. No masturbating. And so it's been 24 hours, or I guess I stopped around 4 p.m. on, what day is today? Monday? So 4 p.m. on Saturday. Saturday, not a good day to stop fingering yourself. Sunday's like the biggest fingering day of the week. Everybody knows that. It's either God's day or fist yourself day, depending on your religious views. But I just decided I'd had enough. I need to take a break. I need to channel my chi. I got to get work done. Every time I'm about to get something done, I have a to-do list, right? I'm like, oh, I have all day. I'm going to get all this shit done. And then I go, I'm just going to like rub one out. I'm going to pop one off real quick. It'll be fine. It'll be nothing. And then it's 72 hours later. I'm so thirsty. I'm like, oh, I haven't had water. Like all of the liquids have like left my body. It feels like I'm stranded in the middle of the ocean on a raft or something, like water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. And it just seems so far to my kitchen. I live in a 1-bedroom. It's not that far, but you know what I mean? You're just like, oh, I can't stop. Your eyes are burning. It's not good. And I had a friend once say, he goes, masturbation's healthy. I'm like, not how I do it. Not how I do it. It's like I'm trying to like rub it off or something. I don't know. Anyway, I've started just getting, it's just obviously procrastination. And once I start, I can't stop. And so we're going to try it. We're going to try it out. And right before I quit, the night before, I saw a comedian's penis. He was talking about, he came into the green room. He said, I'm going to go take a piss out of my big dick. I go, you have a bbig dick? And he goes, yeah. I go, can I watch you pee? And I watched him pee. And now I really, as a celibate, I think the only kind of free lapse I let myself have will be to watch comedians pee. I'd like to see all the big guys pee. Actually, open micers too. I would like to see all male comedians. I want to see piss coming out of their dick because there's something so empowering about seeing someone's dick at work, you know? It's like it's not at its best. It's just getting piss out. It's fucking so fun. Anyway, it was hilarious. It was fun. It was a big dick. And I knew the next day it's time. That was a sign. So then that night, I was like, I'm going celibate. And your friends will tell you not to do it. Whenever you quit something, let me tell you this. I've quit drinking. I've quit smoking weed. I've quit watching murder shows. I quit watching politics. I quit dairy, gluten. One time I quit corn. One time I was like, you know what? Let's get rid of corn. I'm a quitter. That's what I do. I quit things. Now some of them have been brought back into my life, but I quit coffee once for a while. I'm going to do that again too. It feels good to quit stuff. It's good to see what you can do. But I've quit a bunch of stuff, and every time you quit something, your friends will fight you on it. I don't know why. It's like everyone's projecting their shit. Listen, just because I'm not drinking coffee doesn't mean you can't fucking go have a goddamn espresso. I don't care. Do what you want. If you want to drink the poison bean, drink the poison bean. I'm not judging over here. That is one of the best parts about quitting drinking is you get to judge the fuck out of everyone else that drinks. I just can't. I've been talking about this a little bit on stage. Everyone always asks you like what you miss the most about drinking, and I definitely miss driving. If I'm being completely honest, driving was the most fun part. But not that you should do it, not condoning it. It's just, let's be real. It's hilarious and fun. Let's see. So everyone was telling me don't quit masturbating. That's crazy. I'm like, why? Why is that crazy? It's just 8 weeks. Why can't I do that? How many days is 8 weeks? What's 7 times 8? 49 is 7 times 7. So, no, it's 56. 56. No, I actually love math. I'm just not great at it, but I love it. The idea of it. See, I'm like, math is making me horny. Do you see what I'm saying? I have a fucking problem. Math just made me horny, and it wasn't even 69. That was a good joke. You guys love it. But anyway, so my friend's like, don't do it. Don't do it. And I was like, no. He's like, just masturbate a little. And I was like, no, if that was an option, I would just be doing that. I can't. I go all hard. I go all day. And I feel like, I had to quit drinking for the same reasons. You have to treat masturbating like drinking. Like you have to do it at night with friends, like you have to have people around just making sure, okay, I need like a jizz referee. I can't do it. And then if I'm fucking another person, that's a nightmare. I'm absorbing their energy. When I stop fucking someone at the end of banging someone, I either love them or hate them. There's no other emotion. I'm either like, ugh, this person is disgusting, or I'm like, our children are going to be short or whatever they look like. Who knows what these guys look like? Sometimes they're hot. Not often. Not often, but from now on, only hots, because I have to have hot children. If the apocalypse comes around, I want my children to be fucking sexy, okay? I got to make some money selling them. All right. So anyway, so this is what sorry, I keep looking at my notes. It's scribble. I'm just trying to look professional. So my friend's like, just don't quit. And I was like, I have to quit. I have a problem. Okay. So cut to 3 a.m. I go, I'm being crazy. I'm not going to quit masturbating. That's insane. Not only am I not going to quit masturbating, I need to go to a sex shop right now and get a new dildo. I got to start masturbating in a new way. So all of the classy sex shops are closed. I have to go to the sex shop on Hollywood Boulevard. I mean, I'm driving like I'm going to buy crack. I go to this. It's seedy as fuck. It's off Hollywood. I park on the side of the street. Walk in, there's this fat, short-haired Asian woman who's obviously autistic or something. She's moaning like she's coming. She gets down on the ground, starts pulling at her pussy. She's looking at me. Okay, she's trying to make eye contact with me. She's like just grabbing at her puss. And I'm there already, and I have brothers. I try not to be like threatened by things in public. Like, I have to be like, I'm cool. I don't care. Like if there's I'm not scared of spiders. Why am I even scared of this Asian woman pulling her goddamn puss? I don't know. She's staring at me. She's moaning. I step over her. I step around her. We're the only ones in the store. And then there's the guy working. And I guess I wanted to look cool in front of him and unfazed. So I just stepped around this woman. I was afraid she was going to grab an ankle. You know how crazy people on the street they'll just grab your ankle? That's the scariest part. Anyway. So I go over to the dildos. They're like $150. They're so expensive, I guess, because it's in like a touristy area. But they were so expensive. I was like, I can't do this. And then I'm looking at this woman. She's moaning and screaming. And I'm like, this is a sign. I got to get out of here. So on the way out, I saw there was a sex doll that kind of looked like me. And I thought of Whitney Cummings and her doll. And I should have snapped a pic, but I just had to get the fuck out of there. And so I came home. I didn't touch my puss. I didn't. But I'll tell you, I reached for my vagina all day. I didn't even realize that I reach for it all day. It's my go-to. It's like I'm going to procrastinate, by looking at Instagram or touching my pussy. It's the same. It's like, you know what I mean? It's the same motion and it's the same amount. Like I go like, oh, like I go on my phone. I just click from like Instagram. Sometimes I check Facebook. Sometimes I check Twitter. Like you're just, I'll go on Instagram. I'll go, okay, let me check my likes. Let me check someone else's likes. Let me check my DMs. Like it's just, it's the same movements. Just one is a G-spot. So it's an addiction and I'm trying to break it. And I think I'm going to get something. It's going to be like when people go on a silent retreat for 10 days, it's going to be like that, but for 8 weeks. And I think I might be able to do it. It's hard though. It's hard. Someone told me that after they stopped masturbating for a while and they came back, it hurt. I don't want to hurt my own pussy. I've been trumping myself. I've been grabbing my own pussy all day. It's just like I should never be there's no reason to touch it. Why am I touching it? I mean, I wash my hands. I think I'm sounding like a weird sticky-handed bitch right now. Anyway, maybe this is too much information, but that's what you're going to get. I opened with it, and now you got to deal with it. So any male comics out there that want to let me watch them pee, I'm not going to touch you. I'm not going to fuck you. It's not sexual. It's just curiosity, and so I can have power over you. And in 15 years, I'll take you down. Okay. Also, I wanted to address this. I got 3 pictures of people who drew their dicks. Now, this is something I asked for before in previous podcasts. I I get a lot of dick pics, and I don't really want them. I don't really want them. The rare occasion I want a dick pic is usually when it's someone I've been fucking. They don't live here, or they're on the road, or they're not here, and I'm just like, oh, send me a picture of your. I want to remember what that guy looks like. What's that guy look like? And so that's when I want them. So I would never want them like without asking. But you guys seem to have an impulse that makes you have to send a dick pic. So I say, if you're gonna send me a dick pic, draw me your dick. Show me your artistic abilities. I want you to draw your dick. Use crotch hatching, shading, coloring. You can do it digitally if you want. Procreate is on an iPad. That's an app you can use to draw your dick. You can trace it. Yeah, but just don't send me a picture of it. But we'll print them all out, and then we'll have a contest, and whoever wins will get a free t-shirt. Okay? You can have one of my Funyun t-shirts. Also, I have merch up on my my website, annieletterman.com. You can get it. I have a Funyun shirt, and I have a pixelated foot shirt, and a Meanspiration shirt. So check that out. Support local comedy. Now that I don't have my pussy to go to, I need you. I need your support. It's just so crazy. Like, it's insane. I'm going to padlock it. Anthony said that he'll have the number. I'm going to have to lock up my vibrators. I can't help it. It's I immediately I'm like, "Oh, put on Big Brother and masturbate." Nope. No more. All right, we already talked about seeing the comic P. What else did I want to get to? Oh, I had a celebrity sighting. I like to leave celebrities alone. Today at the coffee shop, I saw Angelina Jolie's brother, the one she made out with. He's beautiful. He's like a model. He's like a gay model. He's a gorgeous gay man with like facial structures, beautiful. And I just imagine him just tonguing his sister. Do you remember that? And as someone who has a twin brother who's quite handsome, I get it. But I saw him and I left him alone. Who else have I? I mean, I've seen a lot of people. I went to a restaurant the other day and I saw Matthew Modine of Vision Quest. Do you remember him? He's old. You wouldn't know him. He's like from the 80s and 90s, maybe early 90s. But he still works all the time. But I saw Matthew Modine. Nobody really recognized him. But next to him was Usher. And people were freaking out. People were flipping out over Usher. But, you just got to leave it. People are taking pictures. It's just like weird. You're taking pictures. This is so funny. Anyway. I can't pit it out, or am I going to be able to return it? So I was was supposed to go to a meditation class. I was too late, so I went to a different meditation studio, and so I had some time to kill, and I went to this coffee shop I would never go to before, ever in my life. There was no reason. Just randomly show up there. I'm going to throw out the paper to my straw. I run chest to chest, pecs to pecs, with Jeff Probst. Now, if you don't know who Jeff Probst is, you guys are really missing out, and you fucking suck at TV and you don't even know what to watch. Because Jeff Probst, he's the host of Survivor, the #1 show on fucking television. It's the #1 show on television since pre 9/11. It might have come out after 9/11, but it's, I think, 2000. It's the #1 show. There's not a better show on TV. And I promise you, I would not lie to you with my hard glasses on. By the way, Instagram has a filter where they're biting off my fucking style. Where it's all the different colored. Just remember I did it first. I mean, Elton John did it first. But whatever. I think I'm going to keep this outfit. Anyway. It looks a little bit scuba divey though, doesn't it? I look like I'm like, ooh. Yeah, hold on. You guys, I want more props. This is fabric, so I can't really tape stuff to it, but I do want more props. Some guy brought these to me at the comedy store. It's a little weird when you bring them to me, I'll be honest. But do I look like Amelia Airtwat? Amelia Airqueef? She wasn't a lesbian. That short hair was... Here's the arm my mom threw at me at a... This is Stan Annie story stuff, if you know me. If you stan me, you know. I like toys. This is what I grab your little comedy dick with while you pee. I honestly want to watch Louis masturbate. Is that okay? Is that all right? And my swords. Listen, who's going to molest? Nobody molests me. I have fucking plastic weapons. I do fucking jujitsu. I'm so bad at jujitsu. I'm not good yet. It's so frustrating. I have to look at it like the little tiny successes in it. Because, they teach you, the class is set up so they teach you one move for the whole month. And so you're sitting in most of the class, they're just showing you the one move and you're drilling it with someone over and over again. And then at the end of class, you can spar. And sparring, where you just try to use what you've learned. And sparring, I just started sparring because I was scared and I don't have health insurance. And I realized I don't know a fuck how to do anything. All I do is push them off and go, no, and laugh. I'm just like laughing and pushing people and screaming no. I'm so bad. But I'm going to get good. I pay attention. I try to go 5 days a week. Can't go because I got to go do a spade show. No big deal. It's a television appearance. I've done them a bunch. It's not a big deal. It just gets to be second nature after a while, guys. All right. What else do I want to talk about? This girl was asking me advice. She wants to come do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She's like, what should I do? What should I wear? I was like, listen, girl, wash your pussy and brush your teeth. That's all you got to worry about. You don't want to come up and stinking up the joint. Your pussy's in their face. It's like you're trying to not get raped. And then the first move I learned was you do a headstand over the person. You put your ass in their face and then you flip over and your pussy's in their mouth. Like it's literally in their mouth. It's so funny. It's called North South. I did it on my mom. Check my Instagram. It's pretty funny. So, okay. This is ADD. You guys just have to deal with it. I was nice in traffic today, Anthony. I was nice in traffic today.
Like you didn't honk?
Not only did I not honk, but some woman was being a stupid cunt. And I didn't tell her she was. I stopped and I said, maybe you could move over there. She was double parked in the middle of the street and it was right at a stop sign. So you would make your left hand turn into the stop and then she's just in the street. It's just lining it. You just have blocked the entire intersection. So this is what I do. I go up next to her, I roll the window down, I go, all right, bitch, handle yourself. I roll the window down, I go, hey, if you just moved up here, you wouldn't be blocking anyone. In my head, I'm like, you fucking stupid fucking cunt. Are you the fucking dumbest bitch in the whole world? Who the fuck blocks this? There's all these places to sit. Like, what are you doing, bitch? What are you doing, bitch? And she went, okay, thank you, sweetie. And you could tell that she was saying to me, you fucking cunt, don't tell me what to do. But she held it back too, and we both just like succeeded. And then I saw in my rearview mirror, she moved over. This is new Annie. No negativity. I'm being positive. I'm manifesting joy and happiness and abundance and a good life. And not coming. And that's what I'm using. If I had come today, I would have yelled at the bitch. I would have squirted on her. I would have slapped her with my sticky fingers. I mean, I just must have been walking around with pussy on my hands all day. I mean, every once in a while you're in hot yoga and you got your arms up and you're like, wait, am I pitting this? Oh my God, you guys, I have hyperhidrosis. You could fuck my armpits, honestly. They're sopping wet. I'm a monster. Do I have to keep the shirt? Can you see it?
No, you can't see it at all.
Are you lying?
I swear to God, you can barely see it.
You can see it.
Yeah, if the light's shining on
Well, this is a life. I'm living life. I don't have specific lighting in life. I'm talking about when I walk out. You have to protect. See, people don't tell you the fucking truth. And then I go out and I'm humiliated.
But it's hot in here. It's not hot outside.
It is hot outside. Oh, God, this almost turned into a webcam. It's so hot. When I was on the bus in 6th grade, I just started going to public school. Don't look at it. Robert Daniele, that's his full name. If you're watching, bitch, you know who he is. He went, my armpits were sweating, and he went, it looks like your right guard took a left. And the whole bus laughed at me. You know what I did? I went to his house later that week, and I fucking got an egg, and I threw it at his front door. And then his mom came out, and I saw her go like, oh, and like I realized his mom would have to clean it, and I felt the most guilty I've ever felt in my life. And I never egged anything again, and the kid's not going to have to deal with it. It's so mean to be. Once my friend she had a convertible in Santa Fe. My friend Anya, and someone egged inside her car. And she took it so personally. And I'm like, you have no clue who did that. And also she was like fucking psycho driver, Asian. But, oh wait, we're not allowed to do that anymore. Just kidding. She was a good driver. She was Asian American and she was very good. She knew all of the math of the turns. Oh no, I did it again. She was great. She knew her rights from her her lights from her. Stop. Anthony, you're being racist. Anthony's being racist. We're in cancer culture. Cancer culture. Wow, guys. This is a fun podcast. I actually am having a great time. I hope you guys too. I forgot to tell you our sponsor. Hold on. I know it's inappropriate for what I've been talking about, but our sponsor is Astroglide, okay? Astroglide and hold on. Astroglide and winners, okay? Because sometimes you need to slide into home. I just have props, guys, and I work with them, okay? And this is a prop at this point because I don't fucking masturbate. I don't fuck. This was from a guy that came. I had a fling and it was really fun. He was so hot. He was so hot and nice. He was so tall and hot. And nobody can ever talk to me that's not as hot as him. That's what I've decided. All right, but I'm celibate. But now I feel like since I decided to be celibate, everyone's hot. Like I ran into this comic, Mike Young. I don't know if you guys know who he is. But he's best known for being friends with celebrities. Honestly, I swear to God. He's just friends with a bunch of famous people. But I ran into him yesterday. And he was like, come into this bar with me real quick. And I was like, I am celibate. I don't go to the bar. It's a sports bar. It was like all dudes. I walked in for a second. It's like everyone was so hot. And not only were they so hot, but they were like so down to fuck me. Like I was like the only girl they'd seen in hours because they've been watching football all day. Everyone was like, who's she? And I was like, there's so much. I felt like a Plinko chip. There's just dicks everywhere. And I don't know if it's like because like it's just on my mind. Like maybe I have like celibacy glasses where I'm just, because I can't have it. They look hot. Like if I went back, I'd be like, these guys are disgusting.
Celibacy goggles.
Yeah. I have no fuck goggles on. Everything's going to be fine because I'm just trying to get better, I'm just trying to be the best version of myself I can. And I want to get a special. I need to be focusing on jokes. I need to be writing every day, listening to my sets, fucking going on stage, powerful. Elton John that shit. I got to Elton John my life. I mean, he probably fucks a lot. Elton John was married to a woman. Did you know that? It's so funny. Anyway, so I run into Jeff Probst, the executive producer and the host of Survivor, my number one favorite show of all time. And when I tell you it's the best show, I mean, there's been one season that wasn't good and it was still better than any season of any other show. Because all these reality shows, they're kind of just showing you how shitty people are and they're like fake or whatever. But this is a reality show that it shows you that. It shows you have to outwit, outlast, and outplay everyone. So you're using all of these different muscles, right? You have to be social. You have to be physical. They have all these physical games, but also you're not sleeping. You're not eating. You're thirsty. I get a headache if I don't drink water by noon. Okay. That's probably because of the masturbating, but still you can't, did you need coffee? Well, you're not going to have fucking food. How about that? You're not even going to have your food. Your creature comforts are gone. Sometimes it rains at night. So they wake up and they'll show you like their skin has peeled off. They're all pruny. It's just hell. It's a nightmare. Okay. And on top of that, there's hidden idols around camp they got to try to find. They're having immunity challenges where they're standing for 45 minutes. 45 minutes is wrong. For hours they're standing in one place. The sun's beating down. I don't know. They must give them sunblock. Also, I don't know what girls do on their period. That sounds like such a nightmare. But anyway, so that's another thing. If you're on your period, you're a fucking bitch. You're out there a bitch on the beach. You're a bitch on the beach and you got to try to win $1 million. Okay. And Jeff Probst is just he's a king. He's a king. So I run into him and the new season started next week. I run into him and I go, whoa, we bump pecs. And I go, holy shit, Jeff Probst. I go, you're a hero. You're a king. you're the best. I'm so sorry. I would never do this, but you're the fucking best. And then, true Annie form, to let him know, I name dropped a little. I said, I just talked about you on Joe Rogan's podcast. He goes, oh, I love Joe. I go, great. Look at us with our mutual friends. Because I didn't want him to think I was just some crazy psycho. Not that me knowing Joe Rogan should make me less of a psycho, but it just does. Do you know what I mean? Like when people find out, I'm always like, I met the guy who from the Fyre Fest documentary who offered to blow the guy for the water. I met him and I was like, I'm a comedian. I'm a paid regular at the Comedy Store. Like I needed to like let him know what I was. By the way, I took a picture of me sucking his dick and he told me that's the best picture that anyone's taken. Am I bragging? Yes. Is that what I do? Yes. Was I neglected and not given enough attention as a child? Of course. Of course. And that's why we're here. But anyway, so Jeff Probst, I was like, it's the best show. It's amazing. He's like, how long have you been doing comedy? Blah, 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 talking. And then he goes, why don't you come on the show? And I said, I can't, Jeff. He goes, why? And I go, well, the last time I pulled an all-nighter, I disowned my entire family. I told them I would never fucking talk to them again. I told each family member I was never talking to them again. And then I took a nap. I took one nap and I had to call them all back and I was like, whoa, my bad. I'm so sorry. I don't even remember what I was mad about. It was like nothing. So it's just, I wouldn't be good at it. And also I would be compulsively telling jokes. They would think I was annoying. It just wouldn't be good for my career, but I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do it. What if I was on Survivor? What do you think that would do for my career? Do you think it would boost it? Really? No, it would be bad. Listen, you can't control the edit. I'm starving to death. Me hungry is like, when I'm on my period, listen, and girls are like, no, it's not my period. It's fine. It's not okay. It's not okay. 2 weeks before my period, something happens. I get possessed. I turn crazy. I tell people, I go, run for your life. Like I warn people. I tell the Instagram. I tell people, my boyfriends. It's like I'm trying my hardest. I try my best. I meditate more. I try, and I do my best. And I've gotten a little bit of a handle on it. But I'm not gonna if I'm not eating too.
You'd be starving and masturbating.
Starving. Oh my God, it would be. Can you imagine how many times I'd be caught masturbating on that island? It's crazy. I'd be 69ing some fucking guy with dreads. Like it. And everyone's crotch is like rotting because they're just like in the wilderness. Like everyone smells like, oh my God, it must smell like pussy on that island. Jeff Probst is just smelling puss at all times. Just puss and balls. Oh God. But anyway, I kind of want to do it. I don't know. I just think it would be bad for my career, and I would also be bad at it. I don't want, like, you don't know the edit. They could just edit you looking like a monster. You guys comment below or whatever. Just send wherever to my social medias whether I should be on Survivor or not. Because I think I have a pretty good, he kind of said come on the show. I think he picks. I don't know. What else happened? What else happened today?
You should only do Survivor if it's Celebrity Survivor.
Celebrity Survivor? I mean, I got to get more successful. If you guys could just tell your friends to watch my fucking podcast, maybe I could do Celebrity Survivor. Do you think I'm going to turn into a YouTube sensation? He said 100%. You couldn't hear it because he whispered it and he had no faith. He had zero faith when he said it. Listen, I just need encouragement. I don't need you to edit the podcast. I don't need you to add music. I need encouragement. Okay? You guys, it doesn't count as masturbating if the hand does it. All day I touch my pussy. But anyway, I was going to say in hot yoga, but I got insecure about my armpits. Sometimes you're like, oh, I forgot. You're like doing namaste. And you're like, oh, shit, I didn't wash my hands. Whatever. You guys don't care. I'm going to read some questions from Instagram. I'm feeling insecure.
Have you ever realized that the backdrop of that guy looks like Andrew Santino and then the other one looks like Theo Von?
Which one's Andrew Santino?
Your hand was just on.
This one? Santino, this is Theo?
No, the one below is Theo.
That looks a little bit... Who's this?
I don't know. Just a guy. It's the dude with abs.
Wait, it does look a little bit like Santino.
The other one's Theo.
And this blonde one? This is what I'm manifesting into I want like a hot, not a guy that's going to leave me for another man, but maybe give me children and things aren't working out. And then you're like, I'm gay. And then that's not going to hurt my feelings. Cause I'm like, oh, he doesn't even like pussy. It's like my stinky tuna. Um, I mean, I know they're just drawings. I feel like I know what it was like for you guys when you saw Roger Rabbit and you all fapped to Jessica Rabbit. I mean, I wanted to be her so bad, and then my boobs never came in, and I was like, I gotta work on this personality. I gotta work on jokes because I'm never gonna be Jessica Rabbit. But I want like a hot dude with just like a. It doesn't have to be a giant dick, but it's like, can you just have a? It's fine if you have little. I don't want to like. I hate little dick shaming because it's just what you got, and you got to work with what you got, and you can do anal, and everything's fine. But I don't know. I just feel like I just I want it. I'm like celibate talking about sex the entire time. Like I have to just I think about it.
Forward to 6 weeks from now, and you're just sweating and.
What if 6 weeks from now I'm just like on like I have my own TV show, like Netflix special. People are like, wow, she really honed in. Because I think I could get if I worked really hard on my stand up for 3 months, I think I could get a set together enough to send to Netflix. Okay. And then, they can deliberate for 3 more months. And then potentially I could in 1 year have a Netflix special. That's what I'm putting into the universe. But I'm not going to worry about this right now. And I can't be no dick for a long time because I do think I want to have children and I can't. Shit dries up. You can't be out of the game. But maybe I don't want kids. Let me get that Netflix special and see if that feels like a baby or not. I'll breastfeed the fuck out of that. I'll take that check and breastfeed it. But I just want to get in tour. I just want to do stand up every night. And then I think about having a kid and I'm like, how would I do that? And then like, I love my friends so much and I love their kids, but it looks like shit. I go over and I'm like, it looks like shit. We like FaceTime with the baby and it's like cute, but my friend's like, oh, look, she loves her sock. She like pulled her sock off. I'm like, she pulled it off. She doesn't love the sock. She pulled it off. She loves her sock. She doesn't. You're projecting a thing on this kid. She pulled the sock off. She doesn't even like the sock. And then, and I'm like, and then she's doing happy baby. And I'm like, I just want to tell my friend about like some dude I fucked that was hot. And she doesn't care anymore, Like she doesn't have in her brain time to hear me talk about this fucking hot audience member I banged. Not that that's something I do. It was an exception. He was so fucking hot. The boys do it. What? The boys do it. I'm Annie Letter Man. It's not Annie Letter Woman. It's Annie Letter Man. But it's like, it's a slippery slope. But that guy was hot. And if he wants to move to the United States, I'd be willing to take him to go see Survivor live. You can come to the finale with me. He's so hot. He's probably not watching it because he's too hot to care about what I'm doing. All right, so let's go to the questions.
You're at 35.
I'm at 35 minutes. Not years. I wish. I look crazy in the picture you posted. Oh, I hope you guys like this. God damn it. I hope you like it. I just try to be myself. All right. The problem with being yourself, because I want to get a character. I was thinking about what character I should be. And Bonnie McFarlane and Rich Voss's daughter was on their podcast, and she called me the Hoochie Mommy of comedy. Hoochie Mama. Sorry, not Hoochie Mommy. The Hoochie Mama of comedy. I think she's trying to insult me. But I'm like, I think that's my character. It's my brand. I'm the Hoochie Mama of comedy.
What does that mean exactly, Hoochie Mama?
I don't know. Let's look up Hoochie Mama. You got to become like Dalia's guy and be like, have like a computer and like ready to get stuff. Would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? There's not enough stuff in my house for him to sit and also have like something to put it. The chair is either the table or a chair. You don't get both. Okay. I'm just slowly building. Also, I'm manifesting. I'm rich. I'm abundant. I'm a bit rich. I'm a bitch. I'm abundant. I'm a bitch. I'm abundant. I go to an intentions class in the morning. Maybe that's why I can't afford my stuff. Oh, okay.
A female with low morale or a female who dresses in gaudy type clothing.
Okay. Let's check out the look again. You have to pay. That was paywall. Okay, the gaudy. I don't have low morale.
No.
I haven't at times, okay? I'm going to give a breather on mentioning that I was molested, okay, guys? I had low morale at some point. But not anymore. Now it's you got to have hot cock. No, I want my standards have gone up. When I get back to dick, I'm gonna be dating hot, smart. Smart's really far. Hot, successful, financially beyond stable. Beyond stable. I want your feet are cemented into the ground. That's how fucking financial you are. You're fucking in it. You're in it. There's no way. I want there to be family money involved. Like, I want it to be like, if you lose your fortune, like, there's more money. I'm tired of paying guys rent. I'm tired of it. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I'm sick of paying guys rent while they live out their rollerblading dreams. That is a true story. Rollerblading dreams. All right, where are these things? These questions are here. Okay, let's see. All right. Are you as crazy as that look in your eyes? What fucking look? What fucking look? Don't call me fucking crazy. Fuck you. I'm fucking crazy. How many different colors of heart glasses do you have? Like 10. I have green, aqua, light blue. There's another like turquoise-ish color. I have red, pink, yellow, orange, and purple. A bunch. And I would like more. Should you date a black guy? I don't know. I'm not dating anyone. I'm abstinent. I didn't know Carl Ruse. I don't know how to say his name, the chef that died, but a lot of people that I was friends with, I met him one time at the stand, very briefly. But I don't know that much about him. I don't know how he died or anything. It's really sad, though. I'm sad for my friends. Best way to deal with a breakup from a long-term relationship, get fucking ripped. Literally, when you go through a breakup, it is the best. Get fucking ripped. Get ripped. Get ripped. Get ripped. Fuck a cousin. Fuck one of their cousins and get ripped. I feel like I have real advice for that, but I can't think of it. I should have looked at this ahead of time. Breakups are, it's the most creative, best time ever. This is also what I do whenever I want to have like the urge to text the person I broke up with or broke up with me. I text myself. So it'll come and be like, I miss you. Bloop. I miss you. I'll be like, you're so hot. Bloop. You're so hot. And be like, I hope you're not fucking anyone else, you fucking asshole. Bloop. I hope you're not fucking anyone else, you fucking asshole. Be like, I miss your dick. Bloop. I miss your dick. It's fun. It's a good trick. Have I ever done Xanax? Oh boy. I used to steal, my dad had alprazolam, which was the Xanax, the generic Xanax. And we used to steal it. I would steal it and I would go to school, my juvenile delinquent school, and just snort rails of it. And then my friends would bring alcohol. We were just wasted the whole, it was a school for juvenile delinquents, but nobody was like, let's keep them from being juvenile delinquents. Let's just let them be. Oops, we had a camera malfunction. I showed my tits and the camera fell to the ground vomiting. Did you know cameras can vomit? Anyway, one time I flashed an audience. I was just thinking about this because Adam Egget was there, the booker of the Comedy Store. And he was like on one side. It was a crowd work show with Big J. We're in Montreal at the Comedy Festival. And this girl had big tits. And I was like, show me your tits and I'll show you mine. So she like flashed her broad tits and I just like pulled mine out. But so she was over stage right. So I do that. And then nobody reacted at all. Like nothing. Like, and I turned to the other side and I went, I just want you guys to know I actually just showed my tits. And the audience like erupted into laughter because of the lack. It caused no stir. Like maybe one guy leaned over to the other guy and was like, should we get some pepperoni pizza after this? Possibly inspired a snack, but Adam Egget calls it Flashgate. It was so funny. I was like, never doing that again. It was like, ow, all right, guys. Didn't change anyone's day. But I think maybe they were just surprised because they're pretty cute. It's surprising to see tits. I got cute little guys. I used to always want big tits, and I'm like looking at them like, these women are deformed. They're special needs. Like, you can't run. Is that why guys like it? It's like, I can't run, bitch. Can't run for me with those tits. It's like, too
big of tits are annoying.
Well, I'm like, I need to be like an assistant, like, like helping the blind across the street. I got to help a woman like hold her tits while I'm going up the stairs. Are you okay? They're just, I can run upstairs. I could run anywhere. I'm a fucking athlete, okay? I'm a goddamn athlete. I go to jujitsu class 5 times a week. I don't know how to do anything, but I do go. So, and I fucking rock climb. I'm an athlete. I don't need tits. I don't fucking need them. If you want to send me money on Patreon for tits, I'll spend it on rent. But if you want to think that's where it's going, I would never. I just don't want. And fake tits to me are like, you're just giving yourself a disease. You're giving yourself the disease of big tits. Shame on you, girls. It's literally like looking. It's like a deform. Like they're disabled. They're disabled. That should be. They have back pain. I don't know if their insurance pays for it. Like girls have to get breast reductions because it hurts their back so much. My back feels great, dude. I could break dance on this floor right now, no problems. I could spin on my back like a Ninja Turtle on a half shell. No prob. All right, we're going to go through more questions. And then we're going to get the fuck out of here. And hopefully you guys think this is funny. Can only be myself, all right? Don't be assholes. Okay. Sorry, I don't know where the fucking questions are. Okay. Oh, I remember where to go. Sorry. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. Okay, how do I get the... Oh, my fucking God. Oh, here we go. Okay. Would you... oh, wait, how was your first roll? That was from Fletch Rolls, my friend from Jujitsu. And... Fletch, you weren't my first roll. I rolled with him today. He helped me. He's like very advanced, so he helped me a little bit. And I just giggled no and screamed and pushed him off me. And he just, I tapped 100 times in like 2 minutes. But it wasn't my first roll. I rolled before with a girl and she actually pulled my pussy. I sprained my groin. I pulled my pussy like that Asian girl in the sex shop. I pulled my puss. But it was fun. I like sparring. It's fun. It's scary. I got to get my mouth guard fit. Anyway, would you rather piss in Rogan's cereal or shoot Louis C.K.'s dick with a paintball gun? I wouldn't do either of those things. They're kings. They're comedy gold. Why would I love them? I just want to watch them and learn from them. Why so cute? I don't know, bitch. My mom's hot and my dad's not. It makes you cute. That's why I need a hot guy. I need to have a hot guy to have my kids because my dad's an uggo, my mom's a hottie, and she gave us, we all look pretty good, you know? So my DNA can't sustain another uggo. Maybe can. My mom's genes are strong. We did get my dad's chin, which was good for us, but anyway. My dad used to have an underbite. He got a surgery to get his jaw put back before my mom met him, and she always would say, I'm so glad he got that. I never would have married him if he had an underbite. My mom's such a bitch. She just said that in front of my dad's face. Can you imagine? I mean, I guess it's annoying if like your husband's just like collecting rainwater in his fucking chin. But you look back, it's like, it wasn't that bad. Like, you put a little fish in it. What if, Mom, when we win the fish at the state fair, we could come put the fish in Dad's jaw? But she said, she's like, you never would have been born. What a shallow bitch. How many times a day do you get called Scarlett Johansson? I get told I look like Scarlett Johansson a lot. I get told I look like the girl from that 70s show. I get told I look like Brett Butler. Old people say that. Tatum O'Neal. Old people say that. Taylor Hanson, Silverchair. It was a nightmare in middle school. Silverchair and Taylor Hanson all day. People just scream bop at me. Just scream it at me. Angrily. Freaking rude. How are you and can you and Ally Mac be a real power couple? I love my Ally Mac. I posted a little kiss pic of us today. I just love her. She's so funny. She works so hard. She's such a delight. She's a little weirdo. She's my little munchkin. We'll get her on the pod. I love her to death. You should listen to her episode that I'm on. What's my favorite kind of porn? I'm off the porn. I'm off the pee. I'm off the penis. I'm off the porn. But I just regular stuff. I just like when girls actually come. I don't like when girls fake come. Anyway, I feel like many people are waking up spiritually and learning truths. I just find it and your thing cut off. Ironic, I'm assuming. I don't know. I meditate and I do a bunch of shit and I try to get in touch. I do ayahuasca. I'm doing ayahuasca again at the end of October and I can't wait. It changed my life. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever done. It helped me with the death of my dear friend Brody Stevens. It helped me with my issues with men. It helped me with my fear of my dad's death. It helped me with trying to control the future. It helped me. Anthony's going to pee right now and I'm not. And if I had not done ayahuasca, I would feel completely rejected. I would think didn't think I was cool or funny or interesting. I was actually leaving the podcast while I was in the middle of talking about a very emotional thing and I would take it personally, but I would never take that personally. Now I would never take Anthony leaving when I'm in the middle of talking to go to the bathroom. He's probably taking a shit. Let's be real. Would never take that personally now because I'm evolved. No, I just think we have like these patterns and from, the olden days when we were cavemen and also, from our parents, how we were brought up. And I'm just trying to work on handling my shit because I don't want to be a nightmare. I want to be a delight. I want to be a delight to be around. I want people to be a delight for me to be around. I want to just have a good time. I want to enjoy life. It's a blessing we get to be here. And, so I don't know. I'm trying to do all that shit. I don't care. I'll listen to your tarot cards. Let's fucking go. I don't give a shit. If they're good. If they're bad, I don't believe in tarot. If you tell me something negative, I'm like, tarot sucks. If you tell me something good, I'm like, tarot's real, dude. How do you feel about the Amazon fire? I don't watch the news. It's upsetting. Did you hear what I said about you? Anthony's back. Now he's fucking ready to listen. But I don't take things personally because I did fucking ayahuasca and I'm enlightened. Love and light, motherfucker. Love and light your way, motherfucker. Love and fucking light your way. That's my whole theme of my life is love and light, bitch. Love and light, cunt. You'll have to listen back. Will you marry me? I'll get rich first, then propose. Then why are you wasting my time? Why are you fucking wasting my time? Go get rich. I can't tell if you're hot. Go get hot. Go get rich. I was talking to someone on my live feed about this. They were like, I'm balding and what should I do? I'm like, work out. You have no control over your hairline. Go work out. Do something else. It's whack-a-mole, baby. Whatever's popping up, do the other thing. Do the other thing. Keep going. My tag. I'm giving you advice while I'm wearing a shirt I'm going to return. I'm pitting out a shirt I'm going to return while giving you advice. Just listen. I'm 36. I've been talking to my friends about this that are my age. No one's going to come save us, okay? It's time. It's time to work out. It's time to eat healthy. It's time to meditate. It's time to get your work done, get your projects done, write the book you want to write. Whatever you want to do, it's time to fucking do it now. There's no excuse. Do you smoke weed? I mean, it's like, if people are smoking weed and complaining about their life circumstances, it's like, you got to be kidding me. Weed is not medicine. And I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this. It's not fucking, what is it medicine for? It's not medicine. Medicine for, to chill. I don't know. Not for me, it's not. It ain't medicine for me. What is life like through these glasses? It's fucking great. These are mood enhancers. I'll do anything I can to have a good day. Okay? I acknowledge my emotions when they're negative. I had an audition today and I was nervous in the waiting room. And usually I would be like, don't be nervous, bitch. Don't be nervous, bitch. Don't be nervous, bitch, right? Which just create more anxiety. Today, I just sat in the moment and I took the story out of the anxiety and I just felt the symptoms of it. So I went, okay, your heart's racing. All right, your palms are sweating. Okay, obviously your armpits are sweating, but we know that's real. That's normal. Thank you, Robert Daniela. Egg your fucking house again. And I just leaned into it and I had a good audition. I was calm and it was kind of like a triumph because they usually bomb. But, I try not to resist, but will do anything to have a good day. So these glasses do help. I grew up kind of Quaker. Any useful things that I still use from that? Quakerism was just, it's a church where you sit in silence and you feel moved to speak and you can stand up and say whatever you want. I think that's why I do comedy. It's because I had to face my fear of public speaking every week. And you don't have to stand up. You can go to Quaker meeting your entire life and never stand up, but You think I'm not going to get a bunch of people staring at me while I'm talking? I would stand up every time. Like I have to fight myself to not stand up in Quaker meeting when I go there now and just say shit. My brother said I was so good at saying like, I would say like really profound things. I just loved the attention. I would just stand up and I'd be like, the kids in Somalia, I just think about them. And my brother would be like, the teachers would be like moved to tears, trying not to clap. Just such a ham. But I used to get really nervous and I would force myself to stand up. And you would have fake outs. Like you'd see people like go to and then they would like chicken out. But I think I use it in my comedy now because everyone has to sit in silence when you're doing it. So when I'm bombing, I just look at it like I'm closer to God, you know? It just feels like I'm in church. But so that's how it's helped me. Someone asked me, what's worse, bombing on stage or bombing in bed? This is a stupid question. What are you talking about? Also, neither are bad. Bombing, it hurts so bad, but it hurts so bad in a good way because if you bomb, it's like growing pains, you know? Like, fuck, I have a lot of work to do. What did I do wrong? I record all my sets, so I have to listen back to them. I mean, I bombed a full weekend. I think I've talked about this on here because it was so I have PTSD from it. I bombed a fucking full weekend, 45 minutes to an hour, 2 shows a night, 1 on Thursday, 1 on Sunday. I did fucking 6 shows just eating dicks. Oh my God. It was at a casino too. So then the people were like staying over. It was a fucking nightmare. I was calling my ex-boyfriend, who was my boyfriend at the time, just crying. Like, I'm not meant to be a comedian. I should quit. But I didn't quit. I'm still here, and life's about perseverance and fucking battling through, and hopefully that never happens again. But if it does, I know that I have to like work on something. And so I'm on the plane coming back from that gig crying, so upset, so miserable, about to quit comedy. So sad, looking out into my window seat, and there's this guy sitting next to me, right? And he's like, what's wrong? And I tell him, like, I'm a comedian. I bombed the whole weekend. They didn't like my dick jokes. Crying, right? And I go, what do you do? And he goes, oh, well, I was born in Africa. He's a black guy. He goes, I was born in Africa, in a tiny village where they don't really have too much schooling, but I was able to educate myself enough to apply for a scholarship, and I got brought over to Europe, and I studied medicine in France, and then I became a doctor, and I now work with Doctors Without Borders, and I save children with AIDS in Africa. He was like, tell me about your dick jokes again, bitch. It was the most humbling, hilarious moment of my life. I was like, oh, okay, well, weeping. I was crying. You guys don't understand. Not only was I crying, but I'd been crying. It was like tears on top of tears. Like, you know, when your eyes are all puffy and you just have a headache from just weeping. I was so upset. He saves AIDS babies. He's from a small town in Africa. And he was great. And he was like, I think you need to just do something outside of yourself. You need to do something for someone else every once in a while. He got me. The motherfucker got me. But I used to be a special ed teacher. I pulled tampons out of 16-year-old girls' pussies. I've done stuff for the world. I'll do it again. All right. I think I have to conclude this. This is what I want you guys to do. I want you to please rate 5 stars on iTunes. Please don't give me under 5 stars. Like, if you don't like the podcast, just don't watch it. It's in process. I'm working. I want to get it good. I'm going to have some more guests coming up. We're just playing around with it. We're doing it at my house now with Anthony, and things are getting good and exciting, and more in the future. Send in your dick pics, please. Your dick pictures, your dick paintings, your dick drawings. You can use crayons, colored pencils, anything in the Crayola region area, markers. Go for it. You can tie-dye it. I don't know how you do it, but you can tie-dye it. You can try batiking it when you take melted wax and you put it on cloth, and then you tie-dye that, and then it'll be a white line. Try it. If one of you guys batik your dick onto something, I will send you a free shirt. What else? Please buy merch if you enjoy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and come see me in Cincinnati at Go Bananas, October 17th, 18th, 19th. I'm excited. Okay, please stick around. All right, bye. Shalom, assalamu alaikum. Bye. Okay. Peace. Your moms are hot. I eat her out. Okay, bye.